Well, we are learning every day.
Okay.
And in marriage, if you are too big to learn, then you are getting closer to a separation between you and
Yes.
your spouse.
Yeah.
And also, women, I want to tell men as well.
Yeah.
When a woman stops talking,
Yeah.
it means she's exhausted all she wanted to say to you.
Mm.
You were not listening, you shut her down. Suddenly, she becomes quiet. Quietness doesn't mean she's submitting to everything you're saying or
Yeah,
doing.
but
It means I'm giving up slowly.
Mm.
And when she stops talking altogether,
yeah.
then the next step could be a separation. It
Yeah.
could be application for divorce. So we have to be aware of that. But in summary of much that we've said in relationships, especially the long-term relationships, I want couples to think about this thing.
Yeah.
That every day we live our life forward,
Mm.
but we begin to understand it backwards.
Mm. That's
We
it.
live forward, but when we look at our life,
We now understand.
it now has meaning when we look backwards.
That's his island.
And that's when we can be saying to ourselves, have I made the right decision? What could I have done differently?
Yeah.
What can I do to change my situation? Those are the questions. It's never too late to try,
Yeah.
to learn. If my marriage or relationship involves any form of abuse, then that becomes a serious matter.
Yeah.
But if it's just that I need to understand you, you need to understand me, I say for women, tell your husband what you want in the most subtle way.
Yeah.
We have the W's and the H, the what, the where, the who, the why, the how. If I want to say something to you, how do I say it?
In a way that will be
that I will communicate
Yeah.
correctly,
Yeah.
concisely.
Yeah.
When do I say it? Do I say it when you come in from work?
Yeah.
Oh, look, I need money for this. That is so off-putting.
Yeah.
Do you say it when you rub his shoulder and say, welcome home, darling?
Yeah.
And you give the food and he eats and then he's satisfied. Then you start to talk. We need to be educated on this. And also men,
Yeah.
listen to what your wife is saying. We've said this many a time. A woman could be cooking in the kitchen. A man comes to hug her from the back. The woman
That's
could...
communication.
Yes, that's a communication.
Yeah.
He's saying, I love you, I want you. Understand that. Don't say, leave me alone, I'm cooking. You like this thing too much. That is you are chipping him down.
Yeah.
You need to accept it. You need to say, okay, shall we go to the bedroom? You turn off what you are cooking, you go and do the thing, you come back. So there must be this understanding. We are different. Genders are different.
Yeah.
But we can still come together and learn. Exactly. Exactly. That's why love language is very important.
Like Gary Chapman said, there are 5 love languages. I think the first one I know is quality time.
Yes.
Then physical touch.
Yes.
Then what other things?
Words of affirmation. Acts of service. And gifts. What is your own, sir?
My first love language is act of service.
Okay.
I always see people love me when they do things for me or with me.
Okay.
In the time of early days of our marriage, I always want my wife to be involved in my food.
Okay.
I feel loved when she does that. And when I'm doing something that we can join our hands to do it together, I feel love like that. I also like physical touch. There are days I will wake up and I will tell my wife, can you just hold me for some time? They say, what is the meaning of this day? I say, it's not because we are going to do anything. Just hold me.
Yes.
And when we hold each other for 10 minutes, I say, I'm fine. You say, what does that does to you? Well, maybe when I was a younger baby, that was how my mother pampered me. So there are men that really want physical touch. It's not only women that want physical touch. So people differ. People buy me gifts. I love it, but it doesn't really...
It's not your thing. Yeah.
It's not my thing.
I think I'm very similar to yours. Mine is more quality time.
Yeah.
And when people hear quality time, they think I want my husband to be with me 24/7. No,
Just
just
prioritize.
just prioritize me from time to time. And like you, I like physical touch.
Okay.
Gifts, yes, they come, but it's not my main love language. Now, the mistake that a lot of couples make is that my love language is quality time and touch.
Yeah.
So that's what I want to do to my husband, but that's not his love language.
Yeah.
His love language is acts of service and words of affirmation. Now, if you don't give me quality time and touch, how do I give you
Your own.
words of affirmation and acts of service?
So you don't like word of affirmation?
Oh, absolutely.
My
You are my king. You are the best. There's no one like you. Thank you, sir. Yeah. But if I'm not pleased with you, I can't say those things and mean it. You understand? So what I'm trying to say really is that don't give your spouse what you want from them. Give them what they want.
Yeah.